Good morning, boomers. The voice of the blockchain, Satoshi's big. The mic on? All right, there you go. Good morning, boomers. The voice of the blockchain, Satoshi's big cousin, crypto's finest champion. Crypto, thank you for tuning in. Crypto pullback this morning. It looks like a little holiday pullback here. I mean, we're still hefty at 16 plus. And what's next for the bits and the ETHs? Another live stream. Thank God it's Friday. Most of you guys are off. Shout out and happy Thanksgiving to all you boomers. I'm back with another one. Hopefully everybody got their turkey in and enjoyed their holidays. Okay, you don't need the government to tell you that it's okay to be with your family. Okay, anyhow, 16,685 right now with Bitcoin. There is a pullback. I'm not surprised. Usually going into weekends sometimes and going into holidays, people pull profits. It's not entirely surprising. We're still quite healthy. Let me pull down the volume. Can you still read me? It looks like we're a bit on the echo over here. Let me adjust here, guys. 1 2 1 2. Yeah, drop a comment. Let me know if there's an echo. If not, we're gonna keep pushing it. Anyhow, here's a market quote: 16,712. Indices are green over there. S&P, Dow 30. Crude is slightly in the red, and let's look at the dollar index. You got the dollar index there slightly down, and then how about the bonds? Down. Okay. Crypto's down. So you're seeing a little pullback. I believe this to be an opportunity. Usually, you know, they say to buy the dips. They say to buy the dips, and I would consider this a dip. So maybe we should be buying at 16,708. I'm getting wind that people are thinking that's going to go under 15. I thought we had some pretty strong support at 17.5. Obviously, that didn't hold. We were closer there to 17, and I think we dropped to what? 16,592 is the day range. So 16.5 seems to be the support, which is all right. I mean, how about a support at 16.5? I mean, that is, in my opinion, great. So drop a comment, hit the like, the subscribe, the post notification. What next? I'm going to continue to add into my speculative moves, which include Wise, T2X, and others. And I will continue to stack Bitcoin. That's basically what I mean, I would consider this an excellent opportunity to keep stacking. That's what's really going on. This is an opportunity. Let me pull back the 3 month. And yeah, it's a pretty good pullback here. I mean, I wouldn't, if you have dry powder, I wouldn't empty the entire clip, but this could be an opportunity. Let's look at the technicals. They're still reading buy. The technicals are still strong. You got buy across the board for the 1 day. 1 week are still favorable, and 1 month is still favorable. I'll tell you this. I'm actually glad that we're pulling back right now. This is actually a good pullback, a healthy pullback. After running up like a month straight, finally we're seeing a pullback. This may be that pullback that we get right before we crack all-time highs. We came pretty close. But yeah, I would say this is a bullish pullback and presents an opportunity, in my opinion, for both Bitcoin and Ether. I'm stacking both. What I'm looking at most intently is Ether's price against Bitcoin. Last time I checked, it was 0.30. I would like to see it, get closer to 0.05, a fifth of a Bitcoin. But it's been a while since we touched those numbers. ETH against 0.03 right now. It's about a third. Excuse me, about not a third. A third would be 30%. This is 3% of a Bitcoin, basically. So I would like to see it at a fifth. 5%. And a fifth of Bitcoin would be 0.2. So no, not a fifth. 5% of a Bitcoin. A tenth of a Bitcoin will be 0.10. So I think that's the all-time high for ETH at 0.10. So let's see. Now what I've been doing is continuing to collect there on T2X. I just collected. I should have done this live, but I collected right before I went online. And then I restaked. So showing you guys my staking portal over here. I've been using this one slow and steady. They got the E2X going on. I haven't messed with the E2X, but it's over there on Ethereum. Some of the dibs pour into the options over here, And you can see I got another stake in waiting. I just staked another 3,000 plus T2X tokens, and I'm getting little dibs here and there. This is a slow and steady one. I just restaked for another 50 days. These stakes, the longer you do them, obviously, the more bonuses you get. So far, so good. Bitcoin's down. Yeah, Bitcoin's down. A little pullback there, Johnson. A little pullback this more. Well, yesterday, the holidays or whatnot, after a run up like no other. I am not surprised at all. Actually, I would consider this a healthy pullback. And if you look at the technicals, they're still reading buy. So that's what's up. How many different sources of staking income are you currently involved in? Really just T2X and DSP right now. I mean, aside from the staking coins, but like as far as like the staking contracts, right now it would be T2X and DSP and GXY. But you know what? Those things are now running that well. I just restaked there because I don't see any liquidity on DSP. I did collect about 600 TRX not too long ago, but I wouldn't add more to this. As you can see, the auctions are very slim. Yeah, I just collected about 500 TRX today, and then I'm in waiting for another 50-day stake. So I'll just continue to do that. But as far as like adding more TRX into this, probably not right now. What I'm most excited about, Hourglass, like I said, is Wise. I got about 4 ETH that I've thrown on to this. And this is an Ethereum. So what I'm going to be doing now is I'm going to be focusing more of my attention on this platform. It's still in reservation period, and it will be in that period until the end of the year, and then the staking starts on the 1st. I think this is going to be a big project. I mean, like every single day they're reserving a bunch. Just yesterday, it's starting to cool off, and I'm not surprised, being that the price of Ether is cooling off. We're in the holidays or whatnot, but you see yesterday was day 16. I had about 1/3 of an ETH on it, and I think I may just reserve more. I've been using Cryptomaniac's referral links, so if you've used mine, let me know, comment, and leave your referral link, and I'm doing my best to go back around and use them. I actually may even throw half an ETH on one of these today. Yeah, but besides that, I'm waiting on this Wise Hourglass. I'm most excited about this. You think 20K soon, Johnson's asking? Yeah, I think 20K is coming sooner than later. I mean, we were basically there. We went to like what, 19.4, 19.5. We were just about there. Well, yesterday, and this could be another reason that the price went down. This is worth covering, even though it's not like good news. This could be related to the pullback. The Coinbase CEO put out a tweet about there we go. Here it is. Let me pull it up. Coinbase CEO, Trump administration may rush out burdensome crypto wallet rules. And he just tweeted this out. I think this was yesterday. Last week, we heard rumors that the U.S. Treasury and Secretary Mnuchin were planning to rush out some new regulation regarding self-hosted crypto wallets before the end of his term. I'm concerned that this would have unintended side effects and wanted to share those concerns. This was tweeted Wednesday evening, and I think after this is when we started seeing a pullback. Now, that pullback, could it be associated with this? Maybe, but it's also probably associated with the holidays. But yeah, read this article, and this is a little bit of FUD, right? But I think it's worth paying attention to. I don't think that it's it's fear, uncertainty, and doubt, but I think it's warranted. It's coming from the CEO, and let's keep an eye on that. What to do about it? I mean, I really don't know what to do about it. I'm going to continue to hold it. But it's something to keep an eye out. Policy and regulation. Ultimately, I think that they're going to probably one day try to do that. Try to outlaw personal, wallets, self-custody. They don't even want you to hold your things. You're looking at a future where the powers that be don't want people owning anything. Okay. And that's basically the idea of communism out there, and socialism, ultimately, where nobody owns anything. Okay, there's no private property, including that you can't even have custody of your own thing. Everything's like a share. Everything's shared, And of course, the ones that regulate and enforce everything are the people in charge, and they are the ones that end up owning everything. But they don't want to tell you all that. But anyhow, read this article. Coinbase CEO, Trump administration may rush out burdensome crypto rules. This may be associated with the pullback, whatever. I think even if there ends up being regulation and all that, this thing's not going to stop. So, I wouldn't foot out completely, but it's something to pay attention to and something to be knowledgeable about. And that's about it, guys. I think that's really the... Oh, look, there's another article just dropped right now. Industry pros weigh in on rumors of new crypto wallet regulation. Recent rumors about U.S. regulation of private self-hosted crypto wallets have some compelling context. For example, the proposal submitted last month by U.S. authorities to lower anti-money laundering threshold for cross-border transactions. Okay, let me get to the bottom here, because I don't want to read everything here. Summing up, Sean Jones, a partner of X-Red Consulting and the driving force behind the FATF-compliant messaging standard for crypto, said the rumors of U.S. regulation were entirely plausible. The U.S. is the most, what is it, I've never even heard this word, vociferous. That's a good word. The U.S. is one of the most around the FATF table. Let me pull up this word. I can guess what it means, but I'm not. Let me pull it up. You can learn something. Vociferous, especially of a person or speech, vehement or clamorous. Okay, so very vocal, in other words. Okay. Yeah, so basically it's, the rumor here is that they're going to ban self-hosted wallets. I don't know how they're going to do that. But that's what the rumor is. But let's see. Or in other words, you wouldn't be able to withdraw into a self-hosted wallet unless you claim it as yours and you KYC it. It's basically what the rumors here are saying. It's basically the way they're treating cash anyway. It's like you're not supposed to accept cash without reporting it and saying what type of cash you have or whatnot, So Rudolph says, good morning. Hope you had a great Thanksgiving. Likewise, Rudolph. Good morning, sir. Yeah, on that note, I'm going to go ahead and tune down, guys. I was supposed to take a day off, but I just wanted to go ahead and go online. And you know what? Before I do that, as I do always, let me pass out some lemons. Oh, I'm not going to even because we only got like 2 people over there. Seems like people are sleeping in today. Yeah, so we'll do that. We'll end this one early, guys. Why not? I wasn't even supposed to do a live stream today, according to myself, because, I'm my own boss. But I wanted to pop up and let you guys know. I'll be throwing more on Wise Token today. Maybe or tomorrow, and comment and drop your links on the videos. I'm getting around to all of them. No, excuse me. I can't get around to all of them. I'm getting around to as many as I can. And on that note, check out the links down below. I'm going to go ahead and enjoy the rest of my day. I got a exercise day scheduled today, and I'm encouraging everybody to attack. It's kind of like a weird day now. Everybody's showing up to work, and it's kind of holidays. But try to get something in. Johnson says, "Yeah, see you in 20K." Yeah, I think we'll hit it by the end of the year, sometime maybe in December. The major bull run occurred in December 2017, so maybe December's lucky for crypto. I don't know. Maybe we get a holiday surprise. yeah, so check it out, guys. Not any, not any wild news today, except those rumors from Coinbase, which are not entirely positive, but it's something that we need to pay attention to. I just linked it in the description, and then there's this new article just came out again talking more about it. So I don't usually cover any FUD, but I think it's worth to at least pay attention to. And then I'm on DSP. I'm not going to be throwing. I'm not going into any of these auctions. I'm just the reason I continue to stake on DSP is because the coins appear worthless. So I'm just going to leave it there and just could collect whatever I can. I mean, off these small auctions, but I'm not going to throw any more at that. And actually, you know what? Let me pull up GXY because I had like 2 stakes there. And I won't be using that either. Oh, I got an active stake there. We're on day 35 and it ends on 81. So, and you can see the auctions here are not that sexy either. They're very small. Ooh, even smaller than DSP. These things are. Ugh. So forget about that one. And look, let this be evidence as that sometimes they don't all work. There's been a lot of funny bunny ones and some that just kind of die out. And I'm glad I've tried them. But have we found that major boomer? Not yet. I'll tell you, T2X has been the one that's been slow and steady. All the other ones, I've heard good stuff about Tron Chain. I haven't used that. Check UME token on Uswap. That project's really interesting. I've seen a couple people talking about that one. I haven't really gotten into it, but maybe I can look into that. But again, I'll try some here and there. There's been some, sometimes these things, they work maybe for like a week or two. They get hype, and then the hype kind of dies down because the attention goes to another project. So, something to consider. And that's why, the smaller little staking projects and these little coins and these little platforms, I'll throw a couple hundred on it or something like that. But I probably won't go that hard. Now, taking a higher risk would be wise. Why? Because the team's public and they're rolling out a little different. The project's different. Someone commented the other day like, no, this is a Hex copycat. And again, I understand how it's very similar to Hex, but I wouldn't consider it a copycat. I mean, even the way they're rolling this thing out, it's different. It's different, and because of that, I'm going to give it a whirl with, I got about 4 ETH on it, and I end up probably throwing more than 5 by the end of this reservation period. I encourage you guys to read the doc, check it out. This project, like I said, I'm willing to take a risk on it more than other projects, but not too much. You know what I mean? Like with everything else, you don't, never risk more than you can afford to lose. Anyhow, here's the WISE token link. All the referrals get 10% bonus when reserving WISE and 10% more when staking. And if you end up using my link, comment below and share me your link, and I'll do my best to get around to using as many links as I can, because every time you reserve tokens, you can use a different link. I'm invested in M-Stable savings contract. Ever heard of it? Really, really interested. Best UI ever. Never heard of that one either. Never heard of that one either. Stable, I mean, I can guess it's a stable coin savings. There are a lot of interesting things outside. Space of Tron, Galaxy of Tron. I throw a bit in to see how it works. Yeah, I've seen of them, but like, after trying out like maybe like 5 or 6 of them, they all kind of felt the same. You know what I mean? Like, so I'm gonna be honest. Like, I'm less interested in trying some of the new Tron stuff because it's kind of like ends up being all kind of the same. But let me not get negative about it. Give it a chance. Maybe I need a little bit room to breathe, and then I'll take another stab at it. But out of all the ones I've tried, it seems like the only one that's really consistent out there is T2X. Some completely went down. Some are just not getting money deposited into the contract. It seems like, I haven't really found that one steady pumper other than T2X, and I won't even consider that a pumper, but I mean, it's working and it's been around for over 100 days. So let's hope that and forget about the word hope. Let's see if WISE really delivers, and so far so good. I encourage you guys to check out that channel. You can see the dev. It's called the channel's called WISE Staking, I believe. and he live streams every day, and you can ask him. And I like that. You know, there's how many devs do you see live streaming every single day and directly talking to the people? Not too many. You know, not too many. So that's definitely something that's earned my confidence. But on that note, guys, enjoy your weekend. I'll be back on Monday. I'll be back on Monday. And maybe even sooner if I do one of these Wise Token videos. But either way, check the links down below and have a strong day. I'll be back soon. It's the voice of the blockchain, Satoshi's big cousin.